Hello everyone, welcome back to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena and today we'll be drawing another tile using the morphing technique or morphed tangles. Yes. So today we are going to be starting with a tangle called verve. We are going to draw tangles which have lot of auras. Yes, there are many such tangles in Zentangle. We are going to pick any 2 or 3 of them. Yes, and then take it from there. Yes, let's get started with today's session. I'm using my Micron O1. Yes, and I'm going to be starting without a border today. Let's see how does it turn out to be. So I'm starting with a tangle called verve. Yes, so I have started with a spiral, the 9, inverted 9, whatever you want to call it. Yes, kind of a Wells grid, something like that, and then one more 9 like this, and then I'm going to start right away, start to add auras. As many as you wish to. So I've added 4 and I'm going to add 4 auras on this side also. Slowly, take your time. The auras can be close, they can be far. Don't worry, don't bother if the lines are shaky, that's fine. Yes, so I think I'm going to add a few more. So this is the basic of the tangle verve. Yes, now you can either add a hidden one, something like, or maybe I will just add in this section only and not cross over. You can also draw behind and take it to the other side, even that is an option. I'm not doing that, I'm keeping it simple. Small little spaces, you can add blacks, looks nice, adds to the look of the tangle, or you can add some bit of inking. Yes, so let's add one more verve, something like this, and again I'm going to add auras. Slowly, take your time. It's a great meditation. There are a whole lot of aura based tangles in Zentangle and they can be very easily be morphed. You can very comfortably move from one to the other using those auras. Let's add tiny inked spaces in between. Adds to the look of the tangle and adds some drama to the tile. You can also convert these orbs into Bronx chairs if you want. Just leave a small highlight and ink the rest. You can also add an aura inside and then ink. Yes, so that's the tangle verve. Now let us move to just one side of the verb. So I'm not going to extend it on the other side. So this becomes a tangle called sand swirl. So I'm again going to start auraing, but this is half of verve, since they share similar shape and they are both aura based. They will very comfortably gel with each other. Yes, so you can add one more probably, as many auras as you wish to. That's your personal choice. And then I'm going to add one more. I'm not thinking much about directions here, just filling up spaces, going with whatever space I have, and then again start adding auras. Second, sand swirl. Yes, so I'm going to add some more. Take your time. Don't bother much if the lines are shaky, that's fine. Yes, probably add one here, something like this. Again start to add auras. As many as you wish to. Some bit of spaces. Try and add some black, as it will add to the look. So sand swirl would be half of your verve. Yes, I'm now going to add some simple moons, but there will be an orb inside. So again adding auras in between spaces, adding an orb. That's the only difference. Instead of crescent moon, you can call them full moons. Something like this. Take your time. Yes, so those are moons. Maybe we can add a few more. Not a bad idea. Yes, maybe one more here. So what is connecting these tangles together today? It is the small tiny Bronx cheers and the repeating auras. Yes, that is the connection. Let us now move on to some spirals. So again I'm going to be starting with these orbs, but instead convert it into spirals. Again repeating auras, printums with a slight bigger center. Yes, you can very comfortably go back and add some extra weight, adds to the look of your printums. So go back, add a little extra ink. You can do this exercise while drawing the circles, while drawing the auras also. Again I'm going to draw behind, start with an orb, and then start with the spiral, which goes behind the first one. So this is again print terms, and the last one like this. Yes, add a little weight, take your time, enjoy the auras, repeating lines. It's great fun. Yes, so again I'm going to add an orb, add some more of these print terms, still maintaining the connection with the help of the Bronx cheer and the repeating auras. Yes, take your time. Again, go back, add a little extra weight. Like this. Yes, so I will add a couple of more. So I've added a few printums and I'm now adding another spiral, but this is going to be a little bigger than the others. Something like this. And inside this spiral I'm going to add lines, and now add some drama. Convert the spiral into Morasu printums. Yes, take your time. And the last layer, I'm adding 3 lines here. Generally 2 lines are added, so you can consider it a small tangulation. And then I'm going to ink. Yes, you can leave a highlight, or you can do that exercise later with your chalk. It's entirely your choice. Take your time. Yes. So I'm going to continue ink my Marasu, the alternate spaces, just as we do for Marasu. Yes. So we are done with that. I'm going to add a few hidden ones also. So let's add one more band as if it is just the last band of Marasu, just to build that connect again. Yes. You can add some sections here. Take your time. So I'm not adding the entire spiral here, but something is hidden there which looks like Marasu. Yes, take your time. Maybe you can add one more here, some layers like this. Yeah, So I am done with that. Now what do we do next? The curls slowly start to open up. Yes, again I am adding spirals. However, this time they will be like flu or fluish. Yes, the curls are starting to open up. You can also draw a tangle called ibex, which has two of these curls connected with each other. Yes. So big curls, small curls, again repeating auras, maintaining the same nature. However, this time they look like the tangle fluish. Yes. So fluish has these further auras which encloses these spirals. Close auras like these. Yes, and then you can, if you wish, fill up these spaces, tiny spaces with orbs, or you can add further auras. That's entirely your choice. How do you want to go about? So I am adding an aura to my spirals, a simpler version of Muka, and these small tiny spaces you can add orbs of different sizes, same size. That's entirely your choice. How do you want to? Yes, so I'm going to do the same. You can add one more here. And I will do exactly the same exercise for all. First add the aura and then fill up the in-between spaces with some tipples. Yes, let's do that exercise throughout. So I am filling up the last portion of my flu or fluish, the spaces formed in between with the tangle tipple. Yes, now these flues again go further and start to open up more. Yes, and this time they again have that black Bronx chair connection. Yes, and this time they are moving out just like Hollis. Again, we have the aura maintained, but they are opening up a little more, just like we draw the tangle Hollis. Yes, again maintaining the Bronx chair connection. I'm going to now extend the flu It is now trying to move out. Feel free, opening up into a tangle called Hollis. Yes, so let's add some more of these. Draw behind, go slow, take your time. Hollis has these beautiful curls just like we did for the previous tangle also, but here we have to add the aura in such a way that the lines run parallel and they do not merge with each other anywhere. You can also draw them the way we do for Muka. Yes, go slow, maintain the pipe or the parallel lines just like we do in Muka. I'm going to add some more. Draw at your own pace. No hurry. You can add some more orbs here and there. Add some bit of rounding here and there. Some extra ink. Yes, let's go ahead and add some more of Hollis. Freely flowing, enjoying. Yes, enjoy. Give a nice curl. Like this. Yes, I'm going to add some more. Draw behind if you can. Adds to the look. Always we try and do that as far as Zentangle is concerned. Drawing behind wherever we can. Take your time. Just make sure you maintain the pipe or the parallel lines of the Hollis. Yes, so these orbs help you maintain that connection still. Yes, you can draw behind, add a few coming out from here and there. Give a nice curl wherever you can. So we have drawn a couple of Hollis. Now since we also have Marasu sitting here, let's add a few bands of Marasu coming out and build that connection. Yes, so this will be more like the tangle BTL juice, or you can call it Marasu. BTL juice has all the sections inked, although they are divided, but we have all the section inked. I'm not inking all of them here. So just have fun adding some of these sections as an extension of our Marasu. Yes, take your time. enjoy. So let's draw some more of these. Not planning where, what, just going with the spaces I have. Yes, probably one odd one here. That's it. I don't think we need to add more. Yes. So that's it. I think we should stop here and let us first add some bit of shading, and if we want we can add some more. Yes, just adding some bit of weight here and there wherever possible. A little extra ink adds to the look of the tangle hollis, and that is what I'm doing here, giving that sticky kind of a feel to my hollis. Yes. So let's get to shading first, and then we shall see. If we want to add more, we can always do that. So make sure your pencil is sharp enough. Shade your verve on these intersections where lines seem to be going over, under. That's the place to add graphite as far as verve is concerned. Blend. A soft touch here. Maybe at the ends. Take your time. Overlaps. Wherever lines seem to be going under, add graphite. Highlight the overlaps. That's the whole idea when you are drawing these tangles. Not too much graphite, but yes, slight touches to highlight the overlaps. Yes, so I'm going to do the same for the next layer also. Wherever they are going under, that is where I'm adding the graphite. Take your time, slowly. Another way to shade this printum was, because you already have the weight there, you could have just added graphite on that. Yes, I feel like adding to the intersections, so I have not added there. So what I'm saying is you can highlight here. Yes, you can shade it like this also if you don't want to highlight this intersection. So that is also a possibility. Small spaces, don't add too much, take your time. Yes, moving on to our Marasu. So how do you want to shade it? Totally depends. So probably we'll shade just the whites. Yes, slight touches there. Since spaces are small, I don't want the entire thing gray. So slight touches, maybe what is already there on your stub may be sufficient to add that much of shading. Yes, similarly here, slight touch like this. Yes, starts to pop up. Again here you can add. So I've shown you both the methods to shade. Yes, moving on to our flukes. Again, I'm just going to add in the center, but you can shade the way you wish to. Just adding some in the innermost spiral. I think that's a good way to shade here. Some touches on the bigger portions where we have added tipple, a touch of graphite, not too much, but yes, I am touching those spaces also. Blend, blend. Yes, moving on to our hollis, I'm going to add graphite underneath. So don't add too much, just a touch. It has to be very fine. Fine line there. Something like this. Yes, you can also shade here from where lines are emerging. You can also shade on the ends. We shall see if we want to shade the ends. First I am shading these spaces from where lines are emerging. Yes, adding graphite on the inside, not blending too much, keeping it limited because I want the whites in between. Yes, you can add graphite here, you can add it here. So I'll do exactly the same for all these, and very slight touch because spaces are very tiny. Very slight touch on these. Marasu or BTL juice, whatever you want to call it. Soft touch, not much. You can even add a shadow underneath if you wish to. Yes, that's it. I don't think we need to add more. So let us add some highlights now with our chalk. So you may or may not add highlight here since it is already white. I'm just touching my chalk a little to add a little extra white. Yes, we had not blended there, so I just blended it. Some highlights on these small little moons peeping here and there. You can touch on your marasu. You can highlight it. It will show. Yes, you can touch on the BTL juice a little. Make sure your pencil is sharp enough. You can touch a little on these spaces in between if you want to highlight it a little. Touch on the marasu. That's it. I don't think we need to shade more. That much of shading is enough. Yes, you can add some blacks, some bit of graphite, and that's it. I think we are done. Yes, so that's how you can move gradually from tangles which are aura based. So I kind of started with complete verb, and then it opened up to half verb, which is the sand swirl, and then it kind of went into printums, retaining the same small orb inside all. And these printums, some of them bigger ones, look like marasu, and they then start to open up to form flukes, or you can also add mukas, and the mukas then further open up to form these hollis, and some of the mukas also kind of, having good time there. Yes. So that's today's style. I'm going to close it here. Put in your chop somewhere, sitting cozily. Most important, appreciate your work, be proud of it. Must initial your tile, sign and date it. Today is 13th. Yes. I shall see you again with some more sessions on morphing tangles. Yes. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.